I'm Madison, and this is Books with Theo. I'm just gonna do an introduction of myself, what I want this channel to be, who I am, why I read books, what makes me so interested in wanting to be a part of the BookTube community. A little bit about me: I'm 25. I do live in a pretty small town, so I want to meet more people who are interested in the same things that I am, in the same type of books. My channel name, Books with Theo. Theo is my cat. I do have more than one cat, and I do have dogs as well, which I'm sure will make guest appearances throughout the videos in the future. Theo, hey. I've loved reading ever since I can remember. I used to read maybe 1 to 2 books a day in high school. Throughout college, I just got busy and didn't have the time. And now, as I am an adult, I find that I prefer to spend my money on books and my time reading. I do have other hobbies as well. I really want this channel to be a place where we can all have a safe space to talk about books that we like, why we like them. So that is a little bit about me. Start things off with my channel. I'm going to be doing a little book haul. I did not purchase all of these books at once. They were purchased through a few different trips to the bookstore. I went to Barnes and I went to Books A Million. So off to the good stuff. The first book that I am hauling is Haunting Adeline. I think everybody already knows about this book, so I don't really need to go into much detail. It's dark, it's spicy, it's super dark. I have already read this, and the pages, just of how paper white it is. 5 out of 5. I also bought the second book, which is The Final. It's a duet. These are by H.D. Carlton. I'm not sure if I said that. Hunting Adeline. I started this. I didn't DNF it. I just put it away for later because I'm very much of a mood reader, and I was no longer in the mood to read a dark romance. But I will definitely be getting back to it. Next, I bought Flawless by Elsie Silver. I have already read this one as well. I read it on my Kindle Unlimited subscription a couple months ago, and 5 out of 5 stars. It is a forced proximity love story about a professional bull rider who just can't be tamed, and his agent's daughter, who is basically forced to babysit him. I had to pick it up. Next, we have Pet Sematary by Stephen King. I have never been much of a horror girly, but I've been trying to dabble in it a little bit, and I thought, where better to start than Stephen King. I remember seeing the trailers whenever the movie came out. I haven't seen the movie. I don't know if it's good or not. I walked by this all the time in the bookstore, and I just decided to go ahead and get it, and I figured this would be a really good read for October. So if anybody has read this, let me know what you think about it, because I know that it's going to be horrifying. I'm a huge pet lover, and I think it's going to really, really pull my heartstrings. So I'm excited, but also afraid. And next, we have Fourth Wing, Becca Yaros. I will butcher names. I'm so sorry. I really do try. All I really know about this is kind of like a School for Warriors, romantasy, and there are dragons in it. I've seen a few quotes on TikTok floating around of this book, and I just thought, whoa, those are really good quotes. And so I decided to pick it up. It's not really that long. It looks like it's really just kind of larger text in this. It looks pretty thick, but I think I could probably get through this in about a week since I do work. I also decided to pick up The Foxglove King by Hannah Whitten. I know she does have a couple of other popular books, and I haven't read those yet, but this just really intrigued me. I can't even remember what it's about now. Okay, yes, so there's death magic. It looks like she might be maybe a necromancer? I'm not quite sure. I don't know yet anything about this book. It just looked really good. And I'm so sorry if you can hear my dog barking in the background. I think when I went to the bookstore, I was really just in kind of a fantasy mood. I also bought The Bone Shard Daughter by Andrea Stewart. I've heard good things about this. It looks interesting. I don't know if it's going to be for me, but I thought I'd give it a shot since everybody has such good things to say. I usually have to have at least a little bit of romance in my books for me to keep interest. And I don't know if this has any. It might. I don't know. We're gonna go in blind to this one. She is thick, but we love a thick book. There is just more to learn and more to read and more time to spend in this world. If anybody's read this, let me know what you guys think. Is there like any subplot of romance in this? And then we've got another fantasy book. I think this is more of a romantasy. Again, I saw this and I thought it looked interesting. I didn't really go into the bookstore with any plans on what I was gonna buy. I just knew I wanted to get a couple books. The City of Brass by S.A. Chakrabarty. I don't know much about it, but I know that it does take place in I think it's, 18th century Cairo. It's kind of discovering more of an underground world. It's gonna be magical and have elements of the real world with a fantasy world that is hidden from human view. So I always love a good book like that. I'm excited to read it. Next we've got Belladonna by Adalyn Grace. I think most people have probably already read this. There's a huge display at my Barnes & Noble just screaming at me to buy it. I think because the second book just came out. I just had to pick it up. It looks like it's a love story between a girl named Signa and Death. I think this is YA. Okay, we're down to the last two books now. We have Daughter of the Pirate King by Tricia Levenseller. This is the special edition and it's got the sprayed edges with cute little oh, it's so cute. I love it. I had to get it. It has a little bookmark. I did take the cover off and it's over there across the library because I am currently reading this and I don't like keeping the dust jackets on them when I'm reading them. So far, this is amazing. I am on page, I'm on page 178 and I just started this book last night. I had my doubts, but I have zero doubts now. This is a good book. And then finally, we have the last book, and that is Daughter of the Siren Queen by Tricia Levenseller as well. And this is also the special edition. I'm sorry, you're getting a little bit of glare, but it's absolutely stunning. So pretty. This one also has the sprayed edges as well instead of swords. So it has the guns, which is cool. And it does have a bookmark. So I saw these and I just had to buy them. I'd been thinking about reading the series for forever and I was like, you know what? Those are beautiful. Pick them both up. That I think is it for the video, guys. If you have any feedback, let me know. Try to keep this a positive environment. If anybody has any comments about any of these books, let me know and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.